Now, this painting right here been around since, as it say, the image from medieval and Renaissance manuscript. So anytime you have anything that stayed from medieval and Renaissance, that means that this painting is a very old painting. Now, what's important about this painting is that a lot of people have not really paid attention to the signs that the ancients brought to my attention, right? You will understand that it's all in plain sight. All of this is coded. See, you have to understand that we have more than just humans on this planet, but we also have different beings that's on this planet that is aware of prophetic information, prophecy, if you will. You see, now this painting is really depicting, and I'm gonna show you, this painting is really depicting the 12 constellation or signs of the two, being Pisces and Virgo. You see, they're telling you that the two represents the one. How two equal one. They're showing the vibrations of this gray that you're seeing, representing the energy flowing from this one. And it's showing the signs of 333. Yeah, pay attention. You see, when you look at the Christ head, the red represents 3 points. And let's do this here. And then you will also, you'll notice that there's 3 points coming down from here. Right? 1, 2, 3. And then zoom into the fingers. While they just be 3 fingers. That's 1, 2, 3. Is to identify the seal of this chosen one and identify with his number. Now mind you, this was in Renaissance time. They coding to you regarding the signs of this chosen one. You see the dragon bloodlines, and you can see the dragon in the water, right? Look at the dragon in the water. You see, it looked like a fish, but there's a horn on that fish. And this is pretty much talking about the realms, the dimension. You see, because the bottom part from the knee down is aquatic. The bottom part represents the mermaid like. All of that up under knee down represents Pisces. And everything that which is above represents Virgo, which is 12 and 6. Is the reason why you see the code of the 2 equaling 1 is to identify being the 12th sign, being what? Let's get you there. You see the 12? You see the 2 and the 2 equal 1, the code of the 2 and the 1? That's what? Here we go. What's the 2? What's the 2 and the 1? The 2 and the 1 is your Pisces. Look. Yeah. The 2 and that 1 there is identified with it being Pisces. It's coding. They were speaking in code because the church, it wasn't meant for the church to really understand the deeper meaning. So when you see the 2, when it says the 2 equal 1, this is talking about the Pisces. See? It's talking about the Pisces. The Pisces and Virgo. And is it just me, But if you pay attention to the head and what that represents is a lot more than what you see. It's a lot more going there. And to me, it represents the testicles and the phallus. If you look at it on the outskirts of what it represents. Can't make this up. Again, and here's another sign that's coded, dealing with the Kundalini. Now, this is the Kundalini symbols of the Vesica Pisces, which again is to talk about the Pisces 12 and the Virgo. You see, the Virgo, where's the 2 equal 1. They're saying that the Virgo and the Pisces is the one. This is why you see the coded V and L next to the head. It's coded. Look, let me show you. I'm making this up. Look, right here. That's a V right there. And correct me if I'm wrong, and that's an L. Right? The V represents Virgo. The L represents 12 for Pisces, right there in plain sight. They code talking. And of course they have the 2 golden fishes is to identify with the golden one, you see, or a new golden age. Now, these images, make sure you check out that book from Annie Marie, dealing with the Vesica Pisces. Excerpts from her education and what she gathered, her theses. But the Kundalini symbols, anytime you're dealing with the Kundalini, we're talking about the serpent. The serpent is that which rises up the base of the spine, which opens up your third eye. Why is this being stipulated? Because we're talking about one who has this ability. You see, the bird identifying with one being able to travel through these realms. You see, and breaking through is the reason why, again, they show the fishes down by his feet. The fishes represents Pisces. And above Pisces, this is why you don't see no fishes above the knees. It's talking about the angelic help. It's talking about the forces that's connected to him. You see? And of course, they're showing the 2 and the 1, and we're dealing with the 3 and the 3. We're talking about his awakened third eye. Yeah. Talking about my awakened third eye. Recap it again. Below the knee, we see the beings in these realms, these dimensions that's connected to him. You see, the waters represents also, when the Bible speaks of the water, it's talking about also people. You see? But again, if you look, it also is coded to show likened to some fangs on his face. Why would they show that? The dragon-like fangs. We know their depiction is pretty clear, but it's double-coded. I'll let y'all take how y'all take from it, what y'all see. When we compare the 12 constellational signs with Pisces in connection to the Vesica Pisces of Christ, you'll see the comparison. Pisces is identified with the fish. You can clearly see that the fish knee down is identifying to the correspondence of the 12 constellational signs coded. You see? And it is identified with one having this connection to this area. You see? In the energy of vibration, my energy and my vibration. You'll notice that above the Pisces, above the knee part, is the Christ. You see, where you see the red of his head identifying. Well, with the crown, which represents the triad, the trinity, the three and the three. It's coded and identifying how the two and the one, how they represent one another, their connection together. You see, the Virgo is identified in the color blue, and everything from the waist down is identified with the water, the connection of them two, merging together, connecting together. The Virgo and the Pisces. Now I understand why birds always follow me, or I should say, I was able to correspond and communicate to these birds. And it's like the green, it's like he's in his sheet, it's like he's in the bed. The green cloth is like it's over him in the bed. I can't make this up, man. Yeah. And those, if you know, you know. And then we see these beings identify with the angels to identify with his third eye being open. Now, how many rays do we have here? Let me try to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 circular humps on his head. The gold and the black, the 13. The 13th one knows it. 12 of the 13. It could be 12. But I counted 13. 1, 2, 3. Let me count it with you. Let's count it together. Alright, let's tap in. So, we're going to use this color. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, it's 12, which identify with the 333. Because we have 2 and 1 down below here. And then we have 12 radiating from his head, which is 2. And the 1 there, which is 3-3, which is, man, I'm making a mess, 3-3, and then we have the 2 and the 1 above it, which identify with 3-3. So in essence, we have 3-3-3. So we make that a little bit legible, a lot more legible for you. So yeah, in essence, what we have here, I'm going to circle it. I'm going to circle it in. If I circle in yellow, so we have down below is 2 equaling 1, which is 3. His crown on his head represent 12, which is 3. And then the 2 equaling 1, which is 3. So in essence, we see the power 3, 3, 3.
So to find out, yesterday, I was working on my video, right? The ancient was put something on my hat rack and wanted me to do my video. And it was revealing some things to me in my mind's eye that caught my attention. And when I discovered what was revealed to me in the video that I was breaking down, that you see the Vesica Pisces, and when it was revealed to me that that whole painting was pertaining to me and my constellation and my energy being connected to the ethereal in these realms and the protection and the dragon and all that. No sooner I start to send the video to a set app that I normally work on, that I normally distribute my information through into, they made it black. Yeah, they turned the whole screen black to try to thwart me, stop me from putting that video out. Then I go to my account, right? And they start, or whoever, whatever, start fucking with on my account, on my bank account, on my app type shit, right? So I already knew what it was, because I already know it's certain type of devices that's placed on our phones that give certain people permission or allow them to be nosy. But once you go through your phone and you delete and you remove, in which I did, I was able to have access to everything that I'm supposed to have access to simply by going through and removing suspicious shit that's downloaded on my phone. Yeah. You may not like it, but the truth here. Yeah. A new way, a new order. From the gods through the gods. One.